November perfume tray. Lipstick scents. If you don't know what lipstick scents are, they're not all lipstick scents, but there's a bunch of lipstick scents. It's one of my things. Lipstick scents. I'll get into it. But yes, my November perfume tray. I've got Fragrantica pulled up over here so I can look up the notes of some scents. I'm curious, how big of a table do you have to be able to get the computer in the view? A really long table, right? I'd have to do that at my dining room table. It kills me that when I'm watching somebody do ASMR that I can't see their setup, because I'm like, how did she get it? How did he get it like that? How did they get it like that? I want answers. I need behind the scenes. It's not as easy as it looks. Anyways, before we get into my November perfume tray, the lighting's been weird too. Let's do some channel maintenance, shall we? If you're new here, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back. Oh, geez. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. And if you're old here, go double check. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like if you like. Leave a comment. It can be anything related to the video, or it can just be a hello or a few emojis. Anything as long as it's cool, as long as it's respectful. Hit the notification bell. As always, I will link my tip jars down yonder in the description box. No pressure whatsoever. But every $1, $2, $5, anything helps. And that is what allows me to continue to make content. Patreon link down below. You're invited. I know not everybody can join, but you can't say you weren't invited. Links for customs. All my other links down below. Email. All that. Okay. Let's pop some gum in. We're still on the extra sweet watermelon. Oh, that did not help the lighting at all. What am I going to do? It was good for a long time. I adjusted the filming to 4K and my lighting was good for a really long time. Not doing anything different. Unless it snapped itself out of 4K on its own. Is it a sentient being now? Okay. Lipstick scents. Smell like a bag of lipstick. But they also smell like a little bit some of them might smell a little bit like vinyl or a little bit like leather. So they smell like a makeup bag, or they smell like your grandma's purse. So it's like a grandma scent, but in a good way. Like a comforting grandma purse. Grandma has some old chemical makeup. And I know everything's chemical. But like back in the day when they didn't monitor much, lipsticks smelled really good. She's got some lipstick in there, some pressed powder that smells good. But there's like, it's a leather purse. She might have some gum in there. Some perfume. Just like a really good grandma purse scent. That's the best way I can explain it. But we'll probably see some better ways, because I'm not very articulate when I try to explain stuff. So that's why I have Fragrantica pulled up. So that I have my lipsticky scents, and then I have a couple kind of like Baccarat Rouge DNA type scents in here. If you don't know what Bach is like a sweet, a little bit spun sugar, but in a mature way. So not like pink sugar. It's like a mature sweet, if that makes sense. So some of them kind of have a Baccarat Rouge vibe. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 scents on my November perfume tray. What should we start with? Let's start with some cheapies. You can get these at Target for like 20 bucks and they're good. They don't last long, but they're good. This is Cloud Musk. It's a little bit barely sweet. Like, this is such a tolerable sweet, so if you can't do sweets, Cloud Musk, but you want just a hint, Ariana Cloud is another Baccarat Rouge DNA type, but this one is not even as sweet as that. Let's see, Cloud Musk by Mix Bar. Powdery woody, warm spicy, aromatic, musky, floral, vanilla, iris, sweet, amber. Iris is something you're probably going to see a lot of on this tray because it is a little bit makeup-y. Here's the notes, the actual notes. Top, cardamom, cypress. Bottom, cotton flower, iris, jasmine, peony. Bottom, wood, woodsy notes, and tonka bean. So woody, sweet. I'll read you some of the comments. Just got the hair and body mist. Wow, a lovely, clean, beautiful, sexy fragrance that smells expensive. Can't stop sniffing my arm. Among the best offerings in the line. At first sniff, it smells just like the name, a cloudy, musky fragrance. Well blended and not linear. Mix Bar is really on top. I'm glad I got the mist because reviews suggest that it's stronger than the perfume. So with a lot of these, like with this line and with the Good Chemistry line, a lot of people say the body mist is just as strong as the EDP, the perfume, but I like the look of the bottles of the perfume. So I'll still be buying the perfume bottles. I actually have a few on my list right now from Good Chemistry that I'm looking for on like Mercari because I have a Mercari balance because I've been selling a lot of perfumes. Okay, another Mix Bar. Wood Elixir. Wood Elixir. It is what it sounds like. This one I tend to use to mix. I rarely wear this on its own. If something is too sweet or too floral, I add some wood. To it. Musky, vanilla, powdery, fruity, sweet, patchouli, fresh, citrus, woody, and balsamic. Cashmere musk, vanilla, red berries, patchouli, lemon, jasmine, lily of the valley. Let's read a comment. Shall we? This really is a nice fragrance. It has become my favorite scent. It has the perfect blend of muskiness and sweetness. Target claims that the notes are blackberry, rhubarb, lily of the valley, amberwood, and patchouli. I don't think that's what we just saw. I definitely smell that blackberry, but also lemon. I'm shocked Target didn't mention the jasmine in there. Once it dries down, all I smell is a musk and jasmine. Those really project on my skin. It's good. It's good. I gotta figure out what is doing it to that light. Because, like, it only does it when I look away. It's so sneaky. Like, if I look away from the camera, the lights do that. What's going on? Freaking out over here, guys. Okay. Let's do somewhat of a lipsticky scent. This one you can get at... It wasn't easy to find. I had to keep my eye open for like a year to get this one. But I did eventually find it at like maybe a Marshall's, TJ Maxx. And it is Calvin Klein Woman. A weird bottle. It's got an eye right there. This is my, like, I don't work out right now, but this is like a gym scent to me, or an errand scent. A shopping scent. Let's see what it says. Calvin Klein Woman. Oh no, I think this is the ED. Is this the, there it goes. Yeah, this is the EDT. So we want to look up the EDT, and I pulled up the EDP. Got it. Citrus, musky, fresh, amber, aromatic, woody, white, floral, soft, spicy, floral, and fruity. Lemon, cassis, pink pepper, raspberry. Middle, orange blossom, peony, rose, musk, base, musk, ambroxan, cedar, and incense, cedar. You're going to get some cedar in these lipsticky scents. It also has that hint of, like, when I think of cedar too, it's another like grandma scent to me. Like your grandma's got a little cedar box that you open up and there's stuff in there. Do they not make cedar boxes anymore? If I could have inherited one thing, I would have liked a few little cedar boxes. I got nothing. Now, my other grandma, she has names written on everything she has since she was in her 40s for who gets what. But every once in a while, she gives stuff out that had a name on it. Like, I'll get something, it'll have, like, my mom's name on it or my aunt's name on it. She's like, no, I just have to get rid of it right now. I'm like, but it says, she's like, I'll just take, I'm like, okay. I got many compliments for this perfume in the office. It's a fresh flower bouquet. I don't feel like it's a fresh flower bouquet at all. There is no one who can hate this perfume. That's true. That's true. I think this is safe. It's a safe blind buy. Love it. To me, it's straight up clean laundry powder or detergent. Fresh but cozy. I'll be wearing this one all spring and summer. This is a fall one to me. Fall and spring. Someone says it's a variant of light blue, and it is not, it's not as sharp as light blue. Light blue can kind of zap me a little. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people like this one in the summer. So you can do what you want to do. I like it in the fall. Okay, I'll try to set this down without making a racket. Let's do a body spray just for some sounds. This is Velvet Petals. I kept saying this one. It's from Victoria's Secret. Back when I used to watch perfume and body spray videos nonstop, and everybody loved it, so I was like, I gotta try it. It's good. It's not overly floral. It's a floral that I can stand, but I would still probably mix it with that wood just to round it out. Anything too floral to me just kind of doesn't sit right unless I tone it down. But it's almost got a sweet, almost marshmallowy sweetness too. Luscious almond, moonlit woods, velvet petals in the wild. So that is, the bottle's really pretty. Victoria's Secret, Velvet Petals, Untamed. I don't know what the untamed means. Okay. Alright, this one I like to call Hot Mom in the 90s. Hot Mom in the early 00s. It smells like a hot mom. It's a little dusty. and that is Victoria's Secret Rapture. Let's see what it's all about. Whenever I put it on, I feel like a hot, cool mom attending her son's sporting event or her daughter's sporting event. Not the mom that jumped onto her son and straddled. Not that mom. No. The other kind of cool. Just cool. Just a cool hot mom that sits over and lets her kids play their game. White floral, amber, powdery, vanilla, floral, citrus, rose, musky, and animalic. And sweet. Maybe the animalic is why I get hot mom out of it. So, we have top notes of orange blossom, citruses, middle notes of jasmine, Bulgarian rose, and freesia. At the bottom is amber, heliotrope, vanilla, and musk. Let's see. I love how this smells vintage. Yikes. Because, like, I guess 90s is vintage, right? Warm honey dripped florals, clean soapy vibe as well. Wish Fragrantica would update the photo to the new rectangle bottle. The old bottle looked really cool. But this one says she thinks it looks better than the old tacky heart bottle. No, I want the old tacky heart bottle. This is so similar to Estee Lauder's Spellbound, it's unbelievable. The type of smell, only a small difference in the dry down. If you already have Spellbound, you don't need this. 90s vibe, amber vanilla dominant with a resinous syrupy theme to it. Rapture is an older scent, but she is still a goodie. Rich, tense, creamy, amber fragrance. I wish I still had this one. This perfume has a lot of memories for me, like Love Spell. Yeah, Love Spell. I have 2 bottles of the Love Spell body spray. With Love Spell, every girl had that body mist, and that's what every school locker room smelled like. But with Rapture, everyone in my church had this and would never admit it because it was Victoria's Secret perfume. The name is likely what drew them in the first place. Rapture, get it? Church Rapture. It's a very distinct perfume, and you know when somebody's wearing it. This is a unique amber fragrance, and I have not found a good dupe for this. I hate that people don't admit what they're wearing. I will straight up tell you I'm wearing this. I'll tell you if I'm wearing a dupe for something. I'll tell you where to get it. Especially if it's not even somebody you see every day. Like, tell them what you're wearing. Who cares? Don't you want the world to smell good? Okay. Let's do Good Girl. The OG Good Girl. This is just the OG Good Girl. So I had seen this so much on Frag World, like FragTube. When I first got it, I was like, I have to get it. The first spray, I was like, I don't get it. This is what everybody's been But about 30 minutes later, when I went, I was like, I got it. So it only took me the dry down. So main accords: sweet, white floral, warm, spicy, vanilla, cacao, amber, tuberose, woody, almond, and powdery. I love almond. Now, these tend to have a ton of notes. The Good Girl blush doesn't. Good Girl blush is so good. Doesn't have a ton of notes, but this one and a lot of the other Good Girls do. So the top: almond, coffee, bergamot, lemon. Middle notes: tuberose, jasmine, sambac, orange blossom, orris, and Bulgarian rose. The bottom: tonka bean, cacao, vanilla, praline. That's a really good note. I have it in some other stuff too. Sandalwood, musk, amber, cashmere, cinnamon, patchouli, and cedar. Let's go down and see what people are saying. I don't understand anyone who says this is vulgar or a going out fragrance. This is gentle, feminine, and soft. It smells like the softest whipped cream with bergamot, white flowers, and a touch of vanilla and praline. Perfect, feminine, soft date night scent. Sexiness comes from extreme feminine softness, and this has a gentle touch of woman. Sexy, if you think of sex in a bottle for a woman, this is what this is. My favorite female perfume by far. It is so sweet yet musky, powdery, and it has that perfect balance for a date night out. Yeah, supposedly this is on all those like man catcher perfume, like perfumes that men love on women or something like that. So it must be pretty feminine, but it's just a good combo. They just, it's well blended and I love it. Should we do a lipsticky one? A real lipsticky one that's even named Lipstick Fever. Lipstick Fever. I barely use this. Lipstick Fever, and this is by Juliette Hezekiah. Powdery, woody, violet. Violet is another one. Fruity, iris, sweet, earthy, vanilla, patchouli, and floral. Top, raspberry and violet. Middle notes, iris and patchouli. Base notes are cedar and vanilla. Let's go see what people are saying. This was a really, really pleasant surprise. As someone who loves the scent of MAC lipsticks, I do too. I was dying to try this out, but I was surprised to find out how controversial of a scent it is upon testing it. The raspberry in this is really sweet, but the juiciness is cut with a powdery iris, resulting in a pleasant scent that I do not think is too much of a novelty scent. This is super wearable. Leans masculine on me, woody and leathery. Smells of oud, patchouli, and bourbon. It's not a fruity floral fragrance on me. I get a whiff of lipstick scent, but not powdery sweet like MAC lipstick. Not suitable for a warm or humid climate, and not a subtle scent. Then the next person says it's weak. So somebody says it's not subtle, and that's Fragrantica for you. That's why I recommend, if you're new to fragrance, wear it. Wear stuff for a few weeks. If you're new to fragrance, wear something straight for a few weeks to really get your nose to it, like used to it, and then make your own call. You can look up the notes, but stop there. Otherwise you're gonna be frustrated. Okay. This is Rihanna, what is it called? Rihanna, let's see if I can find it. Rebel FL. Fruity, sweet, vanilla, coconut, powdery, patchouli, musky, woody, amber, and lactonic. And the notes are, at the top is peach, plum, and red berries. The middle is coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, and violet. The base is vanilla, patchouli, musk, and amber. And comments. Strong fruity scent, which smells mostly of berries and plum, which are slightly tart. It does have a bold scent and is very thick but not cloying. It does have a mature vibe because there's some depth, has strong lasting power, and projects quite moderately. And then somebody said, mysterious. This is a night potent, sexy, coconutty perfume that will leave a trail wherever you go. For a celebrity perfume, this is my favorite. I usually don't do coconut perfumes. An example is Ariana Cloud. I don't feel they resonate with me and they're too sweet, but this one is an exception. And yes, the coconut is very present. The only con is the quality, which could have been less invasive. Okay. I think we have 4 more. Let's do this body spray. This is good. This is good. Victoria's Secret Rouge Elixir. So good. Red Currant Almond Cream. Absolute decadence. This is one that, it's good, it's clean, it's sexy. If you can get your hands on this, I think you'll like it. Victoria's Secret Rouge Elixir. Number 2. I don't know what that means. I just want to spray my pillow with this. Oh no, I think we had 5 more left because I didn't count this one. Now let's do 2 that are in the Baccarat Rouge DNA family. That remind me of Baccarat Rouge. And the one is, I did not like it the first time I wore it. I did not like it. And I love it now. And it is Dark Cherry and Amber by Banana Republic. I think that a man or a woman or anybody could wear this. Dark Cherry and Amber by Banana Republic. It has Bach vibes to me, but it's a little bit more spicy. Let's see what they say. Sweet, amber, floral, cherry, woody, nutty, fruity, fresh, almond, and powdery. So we got the cherry, we got the almond again. There's some bangers on this tray. Top notes, sour cherry. I can smell sour cherry. Pink freesia, cherry blossom. The middle notes are cherry blossom and guess what? Praline. And the bottom is red amber and cedar. Some bangers in this house. If you see them, point them out. I love this one. It's on my winter fragrances display from now on. I do understand why some people are saying it leans a bit masculine. It's the cedar, which some classic masculine fragrances used to use a lot. Though personally, I don't feel it's masculine. It's a walk in the middle, unisex. I feel sweet cedar and an instant rush of juiciness of the cherry and a blanket of amber, smoothing it all together. Next person. I am really happy with this. It's a delightfully feminine in a romantic, mysterious way. Not candy sweet. More like an amber candle burning while drinking cognac. And you put in one of those dark red cocktail cherries. I would have told you this lasted maybe 4 or 5 hours before I had to bury my nose in my shirt to smell it. But I sprayed it on at 7 p.m., went to the gym, and went to bed. And when my husband came home at 2 a.m., he smelled it and immediately was like a cat with catnip. He couldn't pinpoint the smell, but he said it was addicting. I like this way better than AG Cloud. So that's why people are referencing Cloud, is because Cloud also smells like Baccarat. They're a family. They're cousins. She says AG Cloud smells plasticky, synthetic, and monotone. I sometimes like a plasticky scent. I haven't smelled Baccarat to compare it to, but I base it on my husband's reaction. It must be similar. So there's another Baccarat and a Cloud reference in there. It's less sweet, a little more masculine, just a little almost spice. It's good. But like I said, the first time I wore it, I was like, I don't even want this anymore. Second time I wore it, I was like, ooh. Okay. Now we have 3 left, I guess. Let's do the one I wore last night, which is Modern Muse La Rouge Gloss. No, mine's just La Rouge. I want La Rouge Gloss. No, it is La Rouge Gloss. Okay. This has that plasticky. It has that, like, more of like a vinyl makeup bag. A PVC makeup bag with a bunch of good makeup in it. Look. It has an actual vinyl note. Sweet, cherry, vinyl, leather, rose, honey, nutty, powdery, almond, and vanilla. Almond, vanilla, and cherry are always like... Okay, the notes. Sour cherry, again with the sour cherry. Carrot seeds, pink pepper, mandarin orange. Middle notes, vinyl, rose, leather, jasmine. And the base notes are honey, vanilla, saffron, patchouli, styrax, and labdanum. You know what's crazy? Gucci Rush. The first time I looked up Gucci Rush on here, I don't have it. I wanted it. It had a vinyl note. Then I looked it up again like a year later, and that vinyl note wasn't on there. And I know. I was like Mandela effect or what. I was like, I know that Gucci Rush used to have a vinyl note on Fragrantica. Maybe it's back. I don't know. I'm scared to look. Freak myself out because I knew for sure. One of the best cherry earthy florals. It's the scent of bright sexy red. Amazing. I wore this to dinner last night and I could not stop sniffing myself in the car, on the way there, on the way home, and then after my shower I put it back on. I can't get enough. Modern Muse La Rouge Gloss. Estee Lauder. Might be discontinued. I feel like the lipsticky scents get discontinued all the time. I don't understand why that's a thing. Okay, we have two left. One is a Baccarat Rouge DNA type, and the other one is a makeup-y type. So let's do Queen Bee. You can get this at Target for about 25 bucks. And it is a clean scent, so it's made up of less toxic ingredients. Floral, fruity, fresh, amber, rose, soft, spicy, woody, and animalic. Let's see what the notes. Black currant, peony, and amber. That's all they list. There's more. That's all they list. This fragrance is so great, not just for the price, but in general. I had someone at work say they smelled my different perfumes, but this was the one that they love every time. It's fresh, but it's sexy. I love this. The sillage is apparently pretty great because my coworker smells it walking by in a large hallway. I smell it on my clothes at the end of the day. Somebody said, first off, I hate the name Queen Bee. I dislike it so much I didn't want to find out what it smelled like. I finally decided to give it a try after reading some of the notes. In the store, the perfume bottle smelled nice, but they only had it available in a body spray. Once I was home, I sprayed it, and I had instant regret. It has a sweet, juicy berry type of scent that smells too juvenile. Most of all, it smells cheap. I can barely make out the amber. The fruity note overpowers everything else. This lady's so negative. You hated the name. You hate everything about it. You smelled the body spray. In general, I don't care for fruity scents, and the black currant is just too much for me. So you bought a fruity scent, but you don't care for fruity scents, but you decided to write a review on it anyways. Oh, some people say it reminds them of Victoria's Secret Warm and Cozy, which I don't tend to like. But I do like this one. This one smells like Bach to me. It does. It smells like Baccarat Rouge to me. Okay. We are down to our last one. which is good because there's a dog in here running around. That's Nello. That's a long story. So the other dog that I rescued went to his forever home, and his name was Canelo. And so my husband wanted a dog named Canelo so bad that he just rotated the name over to the other dog that we rescued. You guys, if somebody adopts him, he's going to have a whole different name, unless they want to keep it. So he didn't have a name when we got him, so we're just experimenting with names right now. He doesn't really... I'll show you guys him if I can grab him. Okay. The last one is Narciso Rodriguez. Just like Rouge. Doesn't have the name on it. It's Narciso Rodriguez Red Cube, but I think it's called Rouge. Yeah, Narciso Rouge. Just the red cube. I want all the cubes. I have 2 cubes. I have this and I have Poudre. Okay. Powdery, vanilla, musky, woody, iris, rose, sweet, earthy, and violet. And what do we have here? Top notes. Iris, Bulgarian rose, middle notes, musk, tuberose, orange blossom, base notes, tonka bean, vanilla, white cedar extract, cedar, sandalwood, and vetiver. And then in the comments, the only Narciso cube that I love, I like Poudre, but she's too powdery, whereas Rouge has creamy quality in it that makes it not too powdery on my nose. Rouge is like a luxurious perfumed powder on my body, and I can feel the tuberose and iris on a fluffy, feminine musk. This perfume keeps disappearing from all the stores and sites in my country, so I decided to get my hands on a bottle because I fear it might get discontinued. It's a lovely musky floral that has a very flirty vibe, timeless and versatile. Must agree. Okay, guys, that is my November perfume tray. I'm gonna see if I can catch this dog for you. My dog catchers. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. I'll get him. No, he left the room. They're sketchy. I don't know what happened to them before I got them. But I got him. And my stomach's growling. Okay, so he is a runt. And he's a little off because, oh look, I need to clean his eyes. Sorry. He's got an underbite, and poodles aren't supposed to have underbites. So he's a little, he's okay, guys. He's okay. He's a little runt. He's completely potty trained. He got potty trained in like 4 days. The other one was still a little bit, like, he was marking, I think, because they're about to be about a half year old. So it's time for them to get neutered, which his new owner will do. But this one was potty trained so easy. He's so easy. But he is a chewer. I've never had a chewer before. So we're working on that, and he may go to his forever home, or this may be his forever home. I really don't know yet. But his hair is so soft. My big dog loves him. They play tug of war, and he lets this little guy win. My big guy's very sweet. So anyways, this is a little ratty little poodle named Nello. I call him Nello now, but his name was Rudolph for a little while. So, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Alright, if you guys are watching this, you watched it all the way to the end. Thank you very much. YouTube loves that shit. I hope that you have a good rest of your day.